Hello Animorphs fans, welcome back to the Animorphs YouTube channel. Today is a very special video for all of us. Well, mostly me. I've just reached 500 subscribers on this Animorphs YouTube channel, and I think it's a moment for me to celebrate and to say a big, massive thank you to you, the watchers. Of course, this channel would be zero without you. I mean, that goes without saying. It's one of those old cliched lines, but I'm going to say it anyway because it's nice. It's a nice thing for me to say to you. A lot of you I've gotten to know mostly over the TV series reviews where you've been forcing me to drink far too much alcohol. But I have a blast doing it. I really do. I have a blast making all my videos. I do, what, 3 videos a week? Probably at least. Maybe 3 or 4, depending on what news is going about. And, you know, I've got a full-time job, so I come home and I spend a lot of time doing this. I don't give myself much free time. If I'm not doing this, I'm editing fan fictions or writing fan fictions. I'm doing graphics for football clubs. I film for Truro City Football Club when the games are on, so I'm a busy guy, but I always find time to do this, to do Animorphs. And the reason behind it, and the reason why I love doing this channel, is because it is my favourite book series. I am critical of it. I've been very angry at some moments in Animorphs. If you've seen things like the TV series review and the book reviews, there are moments where I get genuinely frustrated. But I consider Animorphs like a family member. And you know what? Sometimes you argue with family members. You know that your family members have flaws and you don't like those flaws. But you know what? It's your family and you love them to bits no matter what. That's me and Animorphs. It is part of my family and it has been for many a year. So I absolutely love it. And to spread that love makes me a million times happier than any pizza in the world. Any pizza, any beer, anything. I find myself thinking about this series a lot, and for a lot of years I've been writing fan fiction for, when did I start? 2008. So what, over a decade, certainly over a decade. So it's been on my mind probably more than is actually healthy. But of course I find time to do other stuff. But what am I going to do in this video? I'm going to give you a look at my collection. I'm going to show you my setup, how I do these videos, the notes. I'm going to show you everything Animorphs in here, basically. That's what I'm going to do. But before I do that, again, massive thank you to you, the Animorphs fans. You are awesome. The fandom, for the most part, is wholly welcoming. Probably the most welcoming I've ever been into. Really, it has. It is. Sorry. My grammar bad, it. Right, so let's do it, shall we? So let's get the camera off of here. Now, the camera I use is a lovely little camcorder. It is a Panasonic. What model is it again? HCVX F990. And I've just got to strap it to my hand here and show you around. So obviously it's still quite bright outside, so I tend to close the curtains when I do these videos. This is what it looks like from my angle. So I've got the 2 large lights here. There's the stand where I always make sure that the camera is at eye height. There's a lot of my equipment, so you've seen me use green screen before. It's all in there, all my gear, basically. There's a lot of it because it's part of my job. It's all getting a bit old and worn now, so it's going to need repairing at some point. And this is the view from behind. There it is, there's the setup. I tried to make sure that the glare stays off, so a lot of the times, so you can see that it's moved from there, but yeah, I try to keep the glare off that. I should really sort that out in a different way. But there's what you see in most of these videos. I'm going to show you all of it though, because there's a lot of stuff down here as well. So of course we've got the change up there, David Mattingly print. There are a couple more down here as well. So we've got the Departure and Megamorphs 4 prints, but they're obviously not framed yet. They will be in the future. Awesome pictures. I got this one off Redbubble. I forget the artist's name, but that's a metal print. and it's just axe with an ice cream cone. It's rather lovely. This one over here is from my fan fiction, but these were drawn by Char Reed. So it's got 9 different characters from my fanfics in there. So you'll probably recognise most of them. So you got Axe, Jake, Toby Hammy, Cassie, Tobias, Marco. Then down here you've got one of my characters, which is Taku Kelmut from the fanfiction Seer. Then that's Jean Gerard as a zone-tailed hawk, and then that's Sergeant Santarelli. All right, now let's look at this. We've obviously got the Mr. Go, for which the control is there. Behind it, we've got a few of the Transformers models. Most recently bought is the T-Rex, the Tri-Rex as it's called. So that's a combination of 3 different models. It's quite big. But then we've got Scorpion Axe, we've got Inferno Creature Vista 3. We've got a squeezy, it's a water gun, essentially. Yerk, Pool Ship. We've got one of the rarer items in my collection, which is the Crystal Tobias thing. Now, of course, if you've seen some of my earlier videos, you'd know all this. Here is one of my favourite little pieces, which is just an Andalite dome ship in crappy McDonald's fast food form. Right, so next shelf down. I'm preparing, after this video, I'm doing the Illusion review. So this is how the setup usually is. I'll usually have one of my fanfics there to advertise at the end of the video. The next video I'll be reviewing there, so that's the Prophecy. Behind that, so if I move these, let's just do that now. What goes on behind all that? So we've got the Animorphs book thing, the new retro tin. We've got another couple of models. If I just increase the ISO here. There we go. So a couple more boxes with the Transformers toys. A few more of the fast food ones. And behind that we've got the calendar. The 2000 calendar. Below that is mostly toys, the Transformers models. So probably the rarest here is the Marco to Scarab Beetle at the back there. We've also got Rachel Lion, Marco Gorilla, Jake Grizzly. A couple of those are at the front here. And also a rather broken Hawk Bajir with a few pieces missing. I got it for a tenner, and I thought, you know, why not? They are quite expensive. What goes on down here? The bits you can't see in the videos. Let's open up the ISO a bit more. There's quite a lot, as you can tell. We've got these are stamps, I believe. So they've got the Rachel one and the Tobias one over here. Then we've got a few more of these little toys. I've done a video on them, so you know what they are. The games. So you've got the Game Boy game. You've got the PC game. And behind this whiskey flask, hip flask, is the PlayStation game. That, by the way, is the design of the Hawk Bajir was by Daniela Kazarian, who I believe is Argentinian. And I got that done a while ago. That's awesome. Behind all that, videos. So the VHS. A big, I don't even remember what that is, photograph thing. Behind that is, it's like a workbook, but it's got the warning on the front. Then we've got the journal thing, the secret handbook, and behind that, party invites. Next shelf down, there's not much to this one. It's a bunch of the, like you iron these onto shirts essentially, but there's a load of them. And some of these postcard. Are they postcards? Some of them are. But a load of them. I've got loads of them. Far more than is reasonable. That's them there. And you think that's all my collection? Well, of course you'd be completely wrong. Because up above, I'll turn the light on actually. Let's get that light on. So above is all of that. Let's close that up a bit. Right, my fiance, a few years ago, bought me a joke, which was a Make America Great Again hat. So I thought, instead of just chucking it away, I'll turn it into an Animorphs hat. Make Animorphs Great Again. Which I think it certainly is going that way at the moment with Chris Grine's work. And of course, let's really sort the lighting out in here. But we've got all the books in these bookend bits along there. Never mind the E, that's not Animorphs, it's just an E. There's a Yerk, and you can see 4 bookmarks. that I use when I'm reading the books. A few foreign versions. There's Chris Grind's hardcover and paperback versions of his graphic novel. And there are all the books, including some different versions at the end. But the main thrust of the main series is here. And this is, oh, by the way, yeah, I've got a little, when I bought some stickers once, the person who sent it drew an andalite on the envelope, so I kept that and stuck it on there, which is adorable, I think. But right, so what have we got here? This is my notes screen. So let's adjust that. So those are my notes for the review I'm about to do. So when I'm filming, when I'm here doing all this, and I think, Christ, what am I going to say next? I turn around, and I look, and then I come back in. Which is why sometimes you'll see me, as the video cuts, you'll see me go slightly off screen. Right, is there anything else I need to tell you about? Oh yeah, you might have seen Nibbles in my latest TV show review. He's in here. You can just see him, actually. There he is. My fiance bought him a pink castle. And there's another snake up here, Twiglet, but he's not out at the moment. He's a nocturnal snake, so... Oh yeah, and that's where I keep the beer at the moment for the TV series reviews. And one final Animorphs thing. I don't know where to put it, but it's that there. It's an advertisement for the Game Boy Color game. But hey-ho. Let's... oh, is there anything else I need to cover, or am I going to put you back? I think I'm going to put you back. Please forgive the exposure. Right. And there... Right. Let me just adjust this. I think that's the right setting. So, let's turn that around. And here I am, back to the start. I hope you enjoyed this little tour of the Animorphs office. You could probably safely fit 15 Hork-Bajir in this room comfortably. As long as they don't move about too much. So it's a nice little space. I enjoy it. I get up here. Usually on Fridays I do all my recording for every video, so book review, TV series review and Monday's random video. They're all filmed on the same day. So I've got another 3 videos. This is a one-off, so because of the 500 subs thing, but I'm going to do the Illusion review, which I shall put back up here now. I'll also do episodes 25 of the TV series tonight. And then the other video... You know, I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do for it yet. I think I might just watch some random Animorphs videos again, but we'll see what happens. But this has been my thank you to you and showing you how my videos are made. Oh, and I use a lanyard microphone, as you might have noticed. These are brilliant. So, Rode lanyard microphone. Love it. I absolutely love it. Good bit of kit. So that's it. Thank you so much for subscribing, and if you do enjoy these videos, please tell me, leave feedback, like videos, get your Animorphs friends to subscribe. There are so many plans for this channel. As soon as I've done these reviews, that's only the beginning of the Animorphs content I have in store for you. There's going to be so much. This is your place to be, Animorphs fans. And together, we will, as the hat suggested, make Animorphs great again. Not that it ever wasn't great, apart from maybe number 70 in the underground, but whatever. That's this video, and I'm going to go film the next one. So, well, I'll have a smoke first, clear my throat, and then get to it, but I will get to it nonetheless. Thank you very much for watching. I shall speak to you next time. Ta-ra!